Okay, this is 3 years after I've done this video, so I'm just gonna. I've actually haven't seen this video yet since I recorded it 3 years ago, so I'm gonna pause along my way, and but yeah, it's gonna be pretty raw. So here we go. All right, so it's April 26th, 2023. So I'm in Oakville, Ontario, up in Canada. Um, my story is that I've been separated for a couple months. My wife actually left me. She said she wasn't in love with me. I guess she wants to do bigger and better things. I have no fucking idea. I've already moved on. So here's the deal. 2 days after she told me on Super Bowl Sunday, which was kind of a crock of shit in itself. I was out with friends and family and having a good time, and she was there with us and having a good time. And then we came back and she dropped the bomb on me. Totally rug pull. Had no fucking idea. So I took that as a complete lack of respect. So anyway, so that's true. It did happen on Super Bowl Sunday. I actually call it the super dump. So, uh, you got to have some humor even in the worst of times. But it's affectionately called the super dump for me. The next day, I told my son, and then the day after that, on the Tuesday, I told my parents. And while I was at my parents, so on the Monday after Super Bowl, those were the two hardest conversations I've ever had to have. Is the Monday tell my son, and then the Tuesday I drove to Niagara to tell my parents. So that was like just a complete tornado of emotions and a disaster. But however, when I told my son, he said, "Wherever you go, I go," and that was the major win in my world. So that set me along the right path to moving on. I didn't want to be a part-time dad, right? Like I didn't want weekends or every other week, right? Like that's not what I signed up for when I became a parent. So to hear those words out of his mouth was definitely, that was the win, that set me along the right path. This is the last day I cry over somebody that doesn't want to be with me. So let me just back that up for a second. That my parents, I told them this is the last day I cry over somebody that doesn't want to be with me. So this is true. When I told them, I cried, and then after I told them that, it was I did say to myself, this is the last time I cry over somebody that doesn't want to be with me. And this is what I would tell anybody watching this that might be going through their own super dump, is it's the same thing, right? Like, do not cry over somebody that doesn't want to be with you. It sucks, but you got to pick up the pieces and move on super fast. Do not dwell on it. If you do, you're going to end up being one of those pissed off, bitter divorcees that nobody wants to hang out with. That was it. Wednesday morning, I woke up and I was a new man. I started dating almost immediately. Hotter girls, fitter girls, younger girls than she was. Anyway, so my ultimate goal right now is that, and I'm still dating, still hotter girls than she was. But anyway, my goal is to find somebody that. So that this is all true. The Super Bowl, after the super dump on Sunday, I started dating the following weekend. The thing is with men and even women that get super dumped, your ego gets bruised. And every guy watching this, we all have egos. And I wanted to, stroke my ego. So yes, I dated younger, hotter girls right away. And I mean, it did work, right? It gave me that ego boost. It helped me move along, even though it was so soon after the separation. It helped me get to that next step in moving on with my life and finding happiness. Doesn't lie to me. She didn't cheat on me or anything like that, as far as I know. But she did disrespect me in many ways. So the best way to get that revenge is that, well, I'm gonna get the fucking body I want. I'm gonna make the money I want. I'm gonna end up living on the beach. I'm gonna have cottages up north here in Canada to go to in the summer, and all winter I'm gonna be on the beach, and I'm gonna be with somebody that's crazy hot, crazy nice, crazy sweet, and I'm gonna be living the dream. And I wish her the most happiness, but she made a big fucking mistake. So let's just flip back for a second. I mentioned hotter a lot. Again, that was the revenge part of it, the ego boost I needed. Reality is that, especially at this age, good looks is amazing. You have to be attracted to somebody for sure, but they got to be a good person, right? Like, this was a lot of emotion, and you can clearly tell I was struggling with this. I don't care if she thinks it was a mistake or not. I'm way past that stage. For me, it's, I've got the 3 pillars of what I think is the right way to live your life, which is health and fitness is number 1. Number 2 is happiness. And number 3 is money and wealth. And the reason for it is that you need your health and fitness to be happy. And it doesn't matter how much money you have, you're not going to be happy if you're just going to have a more expensive hospital bed, right? You need health and fitness to be number 1. So I guess, my biggest thing here is that if anybody watches this, I'm not sure. I don't even know if I should be doing this really. But if anybody watches this and it can help somebody, do not cry over somebody that doesn't want to be with you. That's the number 1 thing you can take away from this is that it's not the end of the world. It's the beginning. And there is this great saying where it's like, you're not actually buried, you're planted. And I was buried after Super Dump. I thought I was buried after the Super Dump, but I was really planted. And the first watering was that moment my son said, "Wherever you go, I go." Right? And then from there, more waterings and sunshine and happiness came from that point. So, the point of what I want to do on this channel is not to dwell on my past. It's kind of to show you where I was and here I am now and where I'm going. And I'm going to do that by showing you, my health and fitness routines, my finance routines, and what I do to be happy, which is, be outdoors and play with my dogs and, be on the beach and be on lakes up north, all those things. So anyway, do not cry over somebody that doesn't want to be with you.